Good morning, afternoon, and evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Zachary Nolan. Welcome back. Thanks so much for tuning in. I originally was going to... We're standing for these. We're standing for these. I'm not... It's set up. I don't want to sit. I don't want to sit down. I don't want to just sit down and just talk. I want to walk and talk, and that's what we're doing. Welcome back to the show, everybody. Thank you so much for tuning in. My name is Zachary Nolan. We are covering one signing. We're covering both today, but the first video is on David Gustafsson. David Gustafsson signs a 2-year contract with the Winnipeg Jets at $835,000 of on average, basically. And I think it's a good move. I think it's a good contract. I think it's actually a little bit cheaper than I expected, but it makes sense. It's so funny because you get so used to seeing guys that you're like, oh, well, surely they make a certain amount. But just because you know them doesn't mean they are widely regarded as high-end talent, so to speak. And so it makes sense. It makes sense. This contract is good. It's light. Not going to be a lot on the books. Keeps a lot of money open. And actually, by the way, sidebar, I'm so happy that Dylan Coghlan trade went through. I was so terrified. I'm like, oh, I put it out a little early this time, and we'll see. But David Gustafsson is an exceptional defensive forward. He's exceptional in that regard. He does have a little bit of a scoring touch, not a lot, which is okay because when you're playing bottom 6 minutes, you need a couple guys that are reliable penalty killers and defensive players. You need some scoring in there too, but there's roles for everybody. You know what I mean? Like, it's not too bad. He's had it's taken a lot of time for him to just get to this point. He's spent so much time with the Manitoba Moose, a lot of development down there. And I've liked where it's got him because at the very worst, you are getting a player who is so defensively responsible that it almost sometimes feels like he's the only one working really hard on a penalty kill. And I'm hoping this year with a better, more aggressive penalty kill in place that we can see his game evolve even more so. And be more impactful on the defensive front. That's what I'm hoping for this year. That's what I hope the new coaching regime brings in for that. Overall, this is a great contract. This is a great contract. You can't hate an $835,000 contract. You can't. You just can't. Let me know down below your guys' thoughts on the contract. Thank you so much for tuning in. Please leave a like on the video, subscribe, and keep an eye out. We're going to be dropping that Logan Stanley video right after. Thanks so much for watching, and we will see you next time.